Everybody, and welcome back to my channel and thank you so very much for tuning into another installment of Everything Lelona, where we talk about everything and anything, child. So if you are new to my channel, thank you so very much for tuning into this video. I really hope that you enjoy it, and that will make you hit that little subscribe button somewhere over here. And if you are a regular subscriber, gang, what's good, what it do, what's up? I really hope that you are well and that you are taking care of yourself. Okay, so on today's video, it is yet another story time, because one thing about me, Dinamabali. And this story was basically inspired by a meme that I saw on Instagram. Now, this meme was saying single niggas will not shoot their shot, but one thing about niggas with wives and girlfriends, those guys will shoot their shot. They will literally slam dunk. They don't just shoot their shot. These guys slam dunk. And I was like, Dinamabali, that I would love to share with my subbies. So I decided, let me shoot this video, tell you all about my experiences with married men. And this video is not to shame anyone. This video is not to attack anyone. This is not an attack on anyone in particular. I'm just here. This is just for shits and giggles, and we're just gonna have a good time. So before we get into the video, I just want to say this, that namhlanje sisela ikhaselite. I've already opened it because I was craving some beer. So I was like, let me just get some beer and drink some beer and tell a story. And I hope that you guys would enjoy it. So clink clink. And without wasting any of your time, let's get into the video. So the first thing that I would love to do is to commend married men ngesibindi, like for the guy, for the labor. Because one thing about these guys, the married men, those guys are shoulder man, but the confidence. That's one thing about them. Like a married man would have the audacity to pursue not just you but your friend as well, right? Like married men would pursue you and your friend, knowing very well you two are friends, but they will still pursue you and the both of you. And this reminded me of a story. Remember I told you about Colonel, right? Colonel is the guy whose wife held me hostage in a hotel room. And okay, I don't know why I keep looking there. I'm distracted by something there, but so I told you about Colonel, and Colonel, his wife held me hostage in a hotel room, and but I remember in that video there's a comment from Anita Ngus. What she said was, not you breaking your friend. I don't think it was in those particular words, but she said something about me breaking a friend, and I was like, but I didn't break him though. But you'll see the comment, I'll put it here, somewhere here, but you'll see it. So she said I bricked a friend, and I was like, did I though? But I think I did, but not really way too. But this is what happened. So Colonel had, no, where does this start? So basically Colonel was talking to a friend of mine, right, Tabang, and Tabang and I were super close. I was still living in Pretoria at the time. Everything happened in Pretoria in my life. That's one thing you must know. Everything happened in Pretoria. So Tabang and I were super close. Like we hung out together all the damn time. So upon call Tabang corner, best believe upon call Tabang is there. So we were posting together all the time. We were taking each other on posts. We were like the two musketeers. Wow, we're the two musketeers. So besingumtya nolwimi kuchiwo besingumtya nethunga. Wow, mathe nolwimi. Yes, so besingumtya nethunga noThabang. We were super close. So what happened was, so basically all I'm trying to say is, if you knew me from that time, you will know by now I had this friend on Tabang. That's not his real name, by the way. So, but I had this friend in Tabang, and we were super close. Now, this man, we called him Colonel. This man was following me and Tabang on social media. So there is absolutely no way that this guy did not know that Tabang and I were friends. So he's following me, he's following Thabang. And it happens that him and Thabang are still talking, still chopping, semnandi, and they've met a couple of times, maybe once or twice, but they've met and ayazana, so they've been talking. This guy has been pursuing Thabang for quite some time. Fine. He then now slides into my DMs and we start talking, but at this time, I don't know that he's talking with Thabang. Please get this clear. I didn't know that he was still talking to Thabang, or he was talking to Thabang. So he slides into my DMs and we start talking. I'm like, so what up? What's up? And then we talk. I tell Thabang that, listen, man, there's this guy. This guy is like pursuing me and then he's like, Thabang is like, wait, I know this guy. And I'm like, how do you know this guy? And then he tells me what's going on. But now, guys, sending a pakati take gamfu, like take pakati take gapu in this relationship, like sending a relationship because first thing, there were prospects of a bag with this guy. So one thing you should know about me, at that time, I was after the bag. So like I'm thinking, I'm weighing all my options. I'm like, you know what? I didn't know that this guy was pursuing Thabang and Zamvuma. And I've told you the story of what happened. So we were like in a relationship or whatever it was. And one thing I am basically saying in this is that men or married men, bane gal, bane liver, bane sbindi, so go pursue wena and your friend, knowing exactly that you two are friends. That's one thing about married men. And talking about isbindi so ma dota chatileyo. One time I once even fat and set with with a married man. Then kindabane fat and set is like nendo dota chatileyo. Izinto engake ngazenza izinto engake. What had happened was, I was again still living in Pretoria. So I was like sick. So I was still living in Pretoria and I was still a student at the time, right? So I had gone home. I was in the Eastern Cape and in the Godukile in December. I think it was December. Godukile, and I had gone home. And now I was bored. So there was this guy. This guy and I have been following each other for a very, very, very long time, right? And we had this thing, we like each other's posts and we comment on each other's statuses, pictures and whatever. But we've never really spoken, even on Messenger. We've never spoken before. So now, I'm home, right? There's this guy. He's an older gentleman, right? So there's this guy, he's older and we're following each other. We're friends on Facebook for a very long time. And then I'm home and I'm bored. It's at night. And I was like, let me check who's online on Messenger. So I go on Messenger, I check who's online. I think it was still called Facebook chat at the time. It was still called Facebook chat. So I'm like, let me go on Facebook chat, let me see who's online. Dingene go Facebook chat. Yo, guys, like I'm remembering now, one thing about me, when I was still living in Pretoria, I was a thotiana on Facebook. I was a thought. I was living my best life. Oh, guys, when I was still in Pretoria, I was literally living my best life. So guys, I was bored. It was at night. I go on Facebook Messenger and I'm like, who's online? And I see this daddy. I'm like, actually, I've never spoken to him before. So I went in hot. I came in with like a young pickup line, what's a guy like you doing in a place like this? And he liked that shit. I was like, so he liked that shit. I was like, so what's up? What to do? What's good? And he was like, we started talking. It went from Facebook chat. It went on to WhatsApp. I think, yes, it went on to WhatsApp. We started calling each other. And now, baby, 99. Like, that's one thing about me, it is our catcher. Right now, the catchy lemphas, like, I am within the relationship with this man. This man does not disclose to me that he is married. Does not disclose that he's married. Sharp. Now we talk. We're calling each other here and there, but we chat mostly on like WhatsApp. One thing about my daughter, Sizinja. Tech, I said it. What you gonna do? My daughter Sizinja. Like, doesn't disclose to me that he's married. Fine, man, catch for this guy. And I'm like, listen, I am falling for you. And so let me explain his dynamic. This guy does not live in Eastern Cape, nor does he live in Gauteng. He lives in another province, which is very close to Gauteng. So he lives in that province, right? So I just want to show you you will see, you will hear where this is going. So he doesn't live in Joburg, he doesn't live in Gauteng, he lives outside of Gauteng. He lives in another province, basically. Excuse me. So, it's December, we are calling each other. Now we're calling. And then it moves to a video calling. Now, he then discloses, listen, I can't video call all the time because I'm married. Nigga, it's been a couple of weeks now. We've been talking. This is something that you could have said earlier in the relationship. Like, one thing about married men, you will ask them, so who do you stay with? Ati, I live with a few family members. That time he means wife and kids. Like, this guy's. So he's like, listen, I'm married, I have kids, and I'm like, but one thing about me, send it within the relationship right now. So akuko, there's no going back. There is absolutely no going back. So I'm like, that won't be a problem. Okay. So now our relationship grows, guys. Like, evolve the relationship, like stay close, we become closer because he has revealed his deepest, darkest secret. I'm like, okay, no, this is my man, actually. She will have to deal because this is my man's. So I come back to Pretoria and baby, nekhala. Guys, like even aloe vera, ngathi orange juice. This is my man's, like for reals. This is my man's. So I'm back in Pretoria. It's like January, February, right? Like and then he says, so I found a new job, or I'm transferring to Joburg, or something like that. So I'm like in my head, oh my God,
hello God, it's me again.
Because my man is gonna be closer to me. I mean, Pretoria, he'll be in Joburg. Like, he's gonna be in Midrand, actually. So I'm like, he's gonna be so close. So I am so excited at this time. And then he says, but I don't have a place to stay as yet. So me being the boyfriend that I am, I'm like, but why don't you come and stay with me? So in my head, I'm thinking he's gonna say, no, baby, I'll make a plan, I'll figure this out, I'll get a place quick, or whatever. I was just saying that to be cute. He says, okay. This guy says, okay. I'm like, okay. He says, yeah, okay, I can move in with you. It sounds like a good financial decision, because it won't be economical for me to go up and down from where, because it was it was possible to drive every day from where he stayed to Midrand and then back every day, but it was not going to be economically savvy, right? So I'm like, send Chiloyas, he might as well come through. So he comes through and he moves in with me. And this guy has an entire family, an entire wife, an entire kids, an entire house where he was staying, but now he's here, fat and sitting with me. I was like, one thing about married men, banesibindi. Imagine usuke ngapha endlini enkulu uzodlala emkhukhwini. Okay, but I mean, like I was living in a studio apartment. I was a student, so obviously I'm like, this man left an entire house, wife and kids, big house, and came to stay with me for 2 months. What a lever, what a gallbladder. So there's one more story. Guys. Like I thought it has, for some reason I thought it was, but there's one more story, and this story is the worst because Moments was not just married, but was a man of the cloth. He was a man called by God. So this guy was a pastor, an entire pastor, guys. So this guy was umfundisi wecawa. He had a church, he had a wife, he had children. So he was an entire pastor. And I won't say which province, I won't say what church, I won't reveal any details about this man. This beer is making me burp so bad. So I won't reveal any details about this man because it might give away to people who know me, who it might give it away, right? So what had happened was, I met this guy on a WhatsApp group. Weird, right? Like it was so weird. I was like, what the hell is going on? So, but you will learn as I explain the story what happens at Canton. So, a friend of mine, one time I was just chilling here at home, I think. Not here, because it's not that recent. Don't try and, hey, detective. So, I was at my place, wherever I was staying at the time, right? So, so I was at my place and a friend of mine, out of the blue, like opens a WhatsApp group and adds all of his contacts on one WhatsApp group. Now, I think this was like on a Saturday. They're cleaning, and I'm playing music on the sound bar. So, because I connected my phone, get Bluetooth to the sound bar, and I'm playing music, obviously, whenever there's messages coming in, they would I would hear it. Yeah, bo? There would be like a volume would dip. Yeah, bo? It would just dip, and then I would be like, okay, there's a message. So like it was like doing this. Hey bo, for like 15 minutes. But I was like, decide busy that, so I don't want to go and check my phone and so I let that go on for like 15 minutes. And then I'm like, let me check this phone. I check this phone. I check this phone and hey bo, I'm in a WhatsApp group. Abantu asana are exiting. Like Sibanins, there's like thousands of thousand WhatsApp group. Abantu are exiting. Abantu are throwing fits. What is this? What is this? Sizwe. What is this, Sizwe? What did you add me on? Wara. Abanye are exiting. Abantu are throwing tantrums. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I'm like trying to backtrack to see, so I'm like going back, but it keeps reflections. So I'm like, okay, let me just see what's going on. So I'm just looking at my phone like this. People are going out. And then abantu are being hysterical about it. I'm like, ugh. Just get out of the group if you don't want to know what's going on. At this moment, I I really want to know what's going on. So I'm just looking at my phone. I'm like, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? And then now he starts removing people. So he now, Caesar removed zero. No. Caesar removed zero. So now it's going like about you. So I'm like, why does this feel like the rapture? So I'm so scared, but now I'll remove. I'm just gonna see, but now you can't send messages to this group anymore. So I'm like, hey bo, about coach. So I then comment on the group, now why does this feel like the rapture? Because I feel like Usizo Uzenzo Jesu, because he is, what is that word? Executioning people. Because then I clicked it. Hey bo, removed. And then Sishega Sawa 15. So we were like 15 of us. So now we're all quiet, trying to see, Bana, is it done? And then he changes, or he changed the WhatsApp group name to like something like Temptation Paradise or something like that. I was like, is this what you're doing? Is this what we're doing? So now I immediately go on to the list of members of this group. I go through the members. I'm like, oh, he's fine. He's cute. Oh, gorgeous, this one. So there's like 15 of us in this group. Now, one of them posts a picture of themselves on some, my name is Jerry, I'm from what. Post to Sabelo, that type. So, but you can see, but the test traps most easy. Then it's a test trap. Said about post about you can knew the post on my call. The fucking picture was like, nah, that's different. I'm gonna post a voice note. I want them to hear this voice. We will fail because I wasn't too down. Hi. So I'm like, so my name is Lenona and I am from Pretoria. And responde lumfana. He's like, ungowami wena. I'm like, ungowami wena qala. Wena qala, you are mine. You too, you are mine. Ngosana ha, ngowami qala lumfana. Dithi, you are mine. So we immediately go private, we chat privately, and then we're talking. Kube mnandi mani, we call each other, we video call, and we like what we see. We like what we see. Like, this is not upsetting me and my homegirls. Like, I like this. So things escalate so fast, and I think like 2 weeks into us talking, he's like, listen. So he's already told me, but he's married. He's told me he's married, he's a pastor. No. Because we saved each other's numbers, so I will see his WhatsApp status anyway. So, but I saw on his profile picture that he had a wedding band, but I didn't ask about it. But he told me up front. He was upfront about it. When I'm married, I'm a pastor. I've got a wife, I've got children, whatever. Sharp. And then he says, it's like 2 weeks time now after we started talking, and he's like, so I'll be fetching my wife from Park Station. So he doesn't live in Gauteng as well. So he has to drive from where he lives to Joburg. And then he's going to be picking his wife up around 6 in the evening. Right? So he says, I want to make a day of this. So let me take leave from work. Let me come through to your place. I'll get there in the morning, and then I'll spend the day with you, and then in the evening I'll go fetch my wife. I'm like, no problem. Like, I want to see you as well. I sing on my whole son. So he's like, I want to see you. I'm like, cool, come through. Let's kick it. Let's make a day out of it. Very young, he comes through. On that Saturday, we spend the day together from like morning to like the evening. It wasn't on a Saturday, it was during the week. So we like chill, Babs Nyana here and there. We go out, we get food, we come back. Babs Nyana here and there, here and there. Man, into scrumptious, into jobs, into nice. We're now laying in bed. His wife calls when I am like 10 minutes or whatever. She's like, I'm close. Are you in Park Station? And then he's like, yeah, I'm in Park Station. And then he gets up, he gets dressed, and he leaves. This man did not shower. This man did not shower. So he gets up, he's like, oh fuck, she's almost here, let me get out. Gets up, he takes his clothes, he wears his clothes, he's gone. I'm like, homeboy didn't shower, so he probably smells like ass because baby boy was throwing it back because one thing about me, baby girl, baby boy. So So I was like, are you gonna kiss your wife with that mouth? Because wow, Sana, you smell like ass, Kanok. Smell like ass. Hey guys, I think this video is so messy. And if you feel it's about you, it's not about you. And if you feel like you know the person that you know doesn't, they don't exist, these stories were lies. No, I'm lying, these stories were the truth, but you get what I'm saying, right? It's not about anyone. It's not really about anyone. Bambis anayo 500,000. Yo, guys, so if you enjoyed this video, please do not forget to give it a thumbs up, comment down below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel right here. And guys, we are so close to 1,000 subscribers. I would really love to reach 1,000 subscribers like soon. And that is all entirely dependent on you. And I know that you guys love me because one thing about me, I love you. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.